Whoever's the next one in the 26, Leonie Knight, great to have her out there in the Immortal Roll Cages. Number 30 machine, Alex Sweeney. The Blue Collar Boys, this is God's country. These are God's races. And they are about to let loose here in Brisbane. 25 laps the journey, Walling on the front row. This will be a ripper. Jared Ash will have plenty of action to cover. Let's pull the trigger. The Kibbles number 3 machine. Walling fires down into 1 and 2. Will lead them through turns 2. Have a look at the McDonald boys. All over the back of Darren Lester at the moment is Shane McDonald. Almost 3 wide as they come out of turn number 4. Walling leads across the stripe for the first time. Lester, the 2 McDonald boys are side by side. Rocket Pimenta getting a little go for it in the number 8 machine. Oh, Untidy coming out of 4 but gathers it up. Baldwin and Hawkins. Jacoby with some work to do. In the 36. An absolute freight train right around Brisbane here at the moment. The big 6-cylinder brigade. Ford versus Holden. The lone little Nissan in amongst them in the 300 ZX. Walling, Lester. Nathan McDonald, followed by his brother Shane as they sweep into 1 and 2. Lester tries to get it up underneath the number 3 machine. Can't make it work this time. Pimenta starting to get closer to this front 4. Baldwin not far away. Yellows come on. Trevor looks like Cheesy down the bottom.
Yeah, it is Michael Cheeseman there in the 16. Bring on the yellows.
Walling, Lester. Back to the 2 McDonald boys and Pimenta. What a top 5. Baldwin, Hawkins. Back to the 26 machine of Jason Drever. Quentin Clark in the 81 machine. Jacoby. Joshy Arthur. Back to the 66 machine of Chris Evans. Alex Sweeney, Leonie Knight doing a great job in the 30. Peter White and Michael Cheeseman now right at the back. Lights are out. 21 laps left in this journey. Lester just gives Walling a little, still here, mate, let's go. Single file past the cone, and Walling is sideways all the way up the straight. Have a look at the McDonald boys. Right around the outside. The 32 machine of Nathan McDonald. Oh, Walling's got a problem. Lester now slides up underneath. Darren Lester now takes over the lead. How many lead changes in the first 5 laps? Lester across the stripe. Nathan McDonald back to Shane sitting there in 3rd. Darren Baldwin, the beautifully prepared Ash Media sponsored number 4 machine. Rodney Pimenta in the top 5. Hawkins having a fantastic drive in the 51. Drever and Clark side by side through 3 and 4. Oh, Hawkins gets a little kiss from Drever. And that Trev will bring the yellows on. Problems for the beautiful Lismore number 3 machine of Greg Walling.
Yeah, flat right rear, the problem for Greg Walling in the Kibbles machine, so picked up a puncher somewhere.
Plus.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's he's absolutely glued to the front counter.
18 laps left to run on this one, and we go green one more time. Darren Lester fires the big Falcon out front. The 2 McDonald boys arguing over 2nd and 3rd.
Jacoby's got a problem.
Problem for the 36 machine of Dave Jacoby. Darren Baldwin now starting to come into this as well, right on the bumper bar of the 27 machine of Shane McDonald across the stripe. The 2 McDonald boys flying in formation side by side down the back straight. Drever pulls the 26 machine to the infield. Hawkins still having a fantastic drive in the 51. Still the McDonald boys go side by side with each other. Darren Lester just starting to get away now on the Caltech sponsored, beautifully prepared Falcon.
Yeah, doing a great job is Darren Lester at the moment. Shane McDonald in second spot. Nathan's continuing to run the high line in the 32 behind his brother and try and get that high line to work. Meanwhile, Darren Baldwin, the Baldwin Electrical number 4 machine, being harassed by the PS Designer Homes car of Rocket Pimenta. Bit further back there is Quentin Clark. There's Jake Hawkins under fire from Josh Arthur, gives him a tap in the boot as they go down the back. And Chris Evans in that little Nissan 300 ZX. Bit further back there's Alex Sweeney. Then we go back to Peter White, Leone Knight and Cheeseman still at the tail of the field. Meanwhile, Lester doing a great job out in front, just throwing the 59 around in front of Shane McDonald. Nathan still trying to get that high line to work, but it's cost him ground on his brother. And Pimenta now says, you know what, Nathan, I might get up there and try and make that work with you. As Baldwin has a boot full of the 8 machine as they get into turn 3. Quentin Clark stays down the bottom, tries to make some ground on the 2 in front. Jake Hawkins has got away from Josh Arthur and the little Nissan of Chris Evans. Cheeseman still can't find a way past Leone Knight and the Immortal Roll Cages machine. Look at Shane McDonald now, starting to close the gap on Lester. Lester gets some air underneath the left front as he bounces it into turn 1. Nathan McDonald now starting to come down from the top part of the racetrack. He's realised that that's not working and it's costing him time. Baldwin has got Pimenta all over the back of that number 4 machine. And Quentin Clark watching both of these. Bit of smoke starting to come out of the Josh Arthur machine.
Oh, coming together down the bottom right in front of the leaders. And the yellows will come on Leone Knight and Cheeseman. And Leone Knight unfortunately gets left stranded. Now she fires back up. The 2 McDonald boys again at the moment on the podium as they were last time here at Brisbane. 9 laps left to travel in this one. Baldwin wants a piece of the party as well. And don't write off the man sitting in 5, Rocket Pimenta, as we kick the firewall one more time and head home. The 59 of Leicester. Have a look at the 2 McDonald boys again, almost side by side as they come through 2. The door's open for Baldwin, but it gets slammed shut again. Here comes Pimenta now. Knows he's only got a few laps to go. Quint gets right into the side of the number 8 machine, damage on the front right. And Quentin Clark will bring it to the infield. We stay green at the moment. Leicester still leads this one from the 2 McDonalds. It is Shane leading the way from Nathan for second and third. Baldwin and Rocket Pimenta. Now Pimenta knows it's go time and puts the number 8 up underneath the number 4. Has to get out of it as Baldwin slams the door shut. Coming out of turn number 2. Leicester high, wide and handsome coming out of turn 4 with the other 2 McDonald boys. Still in hot pursuit. Hawkins is still in amongst this as well. Sitting back there in 6th spot, Josh Arthur, Chris Evans, Alex Sweeney, Peter White, Michael Cheeseman and Leone Knight. That's still the runners. McDonald taps on the quarter panel of the 59 machine of Darren Lester. Oh, Whitey gets all up, gets it all upset, but keeps it going. We still green. 5 laps left to run, 4 this time by. Leicester doing it in fine style at the moment. The 2 McDonald boys still nose to tail. Here comes Pimenta now, gets the job done on Baldwin. Rocket Pimenta, he knows that he's only got a handful of laps left to get on the podium. Leicester doing it beautifully out front at the moment. He's got about 2 car lengths over Shane McDonald and Nathan McDonald sitting there in 3rd. He's about to get an absolute bumper bar. Oh, Cheeseman around again down the bottom. 3 laps left to run, Trevor. All of a sudden it ain't over till you know what, sings.
Yeah, Cheeseman bringing on the yellows and Darren Lester must be going, God, what have I got to do to get this race finished? Pimenta, they will be rubbing his hands together going, oh, you beauty. Close it up with 3 to go and I've got pace. Bit of smoke coming out of that Josh Arthur machine. It's getting worse as the race continues. but I dare say he will get to the checker. A little Nissan.
3 laps left to run in this one. Trev, lights are out. Bring him home. I'm on my way down.
Cheeseman parks it on the infield. Green light. Lester bends the throttle pedal as he goes back to green. Look at Nathan McDonald on the outside of Shane. Pimenta says, you're going to leave the door open. I'm going to put me 8 through there. Look at Nathan, though. He's got speed to burn on the top side. He's finally got it to work, but he still just cannot get that drive off turn 4. And Shane hangs on to second. Here comes Rocket. He wants to get on the podium. Josh Arthur there trying to park the 85 underneath the little 300 ZX of Chris Evans. White flag out this time by for Leicester. The doctor's jacket flies. There's 1 to go. Shane McDonald, Nathan McDonald, Rocket, Pimenta. Can Pimenta put the 8 machine up on the dais? Here he goes. He gets the drive down the back. He's got the inside, and then Shane McDonald now gives Leicester a tap in the corner. Out of turn 4, it's Leicester from Shane McDonald, Pimenta, Nathan McDonald, Baldwin, Hawkins, Evans, Arthur. Then it's Sweeney, Peter White, and Leone Knight rounds out the finishers. Brisbane Water finish to the modified sedan race tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Put your hands together for Darren Baldwin. Ash Media bringing us tonight's feature race of the modified prods.
You got so excited then you said Baldwin. It's Leicester.
Oh, Leicester, did I? Sorry. But there you go, Magga.
You are human after all, big fella.
Oh, yeah, can guarantee you that.
Not much left on the Whitey car.
No, yeah, it's sort of derobed itself as the race has gone on.
Come up the front here, Trev. We'll bring him up the front, mate.
Yeah, we're just trying to get Rocket.
Shane climbs out of the 27. Darren jumps out of the 59. Make some noise for Darren Leicester. We'll get Rocket Pimenta up here as quick as possible.
Rocket's just checking the left rear where Quentin Clark tried to mount it.
As the sprint cars roll out. Over here, big fella. Always great to catch up with this man on the podium. Congratulations, brother. Well done. Let's turn around and face that camera.
Yeah, no, a bit of hard work tonight, and didn't do myself any justice when the car broke. But anyhow, it was still good to get on the podium, and yeah, good racing tonight. And thank Cathy and the kids, and PS Designer Homes tonight, Down Steering and Signs, Toowoomba Steering Service, and yeah, good night.
Mate, you've got to be happy. Modifieds have just absolutely gone top shelf again here in Brisbane.
Yeah, no, it's good to be down here, and yeah, if they keep running us, I'll keep supporting it. So.
Good on you, mate. Welcome and congratulations. Well done.
In second place tonight, Brisbane, put your hands together for Shane McDonald. Congratulations, mate. Well done, mate. Darren, too much pace out the front there. You gave him a tap a couple of times just to let him know there and try and unsettle him, but he was up to the task.
Yeah, that's right. He's a good mate of mine, and you know it's nice to be able to race side by side with him like that. He made a few little mistakes there. I thought I had a little chance, but just wasn't quite in the right spot at the right time. But second's still good. A third last time and second this time. So yeah, it's awesome. Got to say thanks to Sid Whitaker from Sid Tech. He's always at the track helping us out, and it's cool that he helps Darren as well. So two of his cars on the podium again. Also thanks to all the family. There's a heap of family up on the hill there tonight, and all my sponsors: Butel Transport, Linmac Automotive, Toowoomba Steering and Suspension. Yeah, there's a lot more, but thanks very much.
Another great race from the Modifieds. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Modifieds have absolutely turned it on. Did you love it, Brisbane? Make some noise for your winner, Darren Leicester. Feature winner sticker from Brisbane. Mate, congratulations. And you know what? I'm real happy because the Falcon won.
Yeah, mate, it's not a fluke that we're up the front, but we've been chasing this thing the whole night, and hats off to my dyno guy because he's been here the whole day trying to work this thing out, and thanks to John Kelly because we actually found some old parts off a BA out the back here, and yeah, so I'd like to thank my family on the hill because they're here in their droves, so that's cool, and thanks for my whole crew because without them I couldn't do it.
Mate, it's fantastic to watch the modifieds go around anywhere. You know, both myself and the man up there, Ryan Harris, really do love the modified sedans, and to bring them here to Brisbane and put on a show in front of a fantastic crowd doesn't get any better than that.
Mate, I love it because I'm only 10 minutes down the road. So to me, this is, I've done 1,000 laps here in Sigmas and East Coast A grade and Super Sedans, so it's good to be back home.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Darren Lester. Congratulations to all three tonight in the feature.